Hello, Year 8. Welcome to Lesson 2 of your online learning for the spring term. And the topic is still les sorties, which is going out. And here is a list of the equipment you will need for today's lesson. You will need the exercise book that the school gave you, a pen, your knowledge organiser for Module 3, which is on class charts, but you may already have printed this off if you do have a printer at home. If you do have a printer and you could print off slide 5, then this would be useful. If not, you can leave half a page space for this to be stuck in on your return to school. You could also open on a tab wordreference.com, which is the online dictionary, which will help you look up any words not in your knowledge organiser and which you're stuck with. And please make sure you email me any questions you have at all on the activities in today's lesson, and here's my email address. Please also remember to take photos of your work and to upload these to class charts. Okay, well done. So you're now ready to start. What I would like you to do is, as we do in class all the time, copy the date in French in your book on the top line on the right hand side. Mardi 5 janvier, Tuesday the 5th of January. Neatly underline that. Then write down the title. Je veux aller à Futuroscope. I want to go to Futuroscope. And neatly underline that as well. And then write down your objective, l'objectif, to say what you want and don't want to do at the Futuroscope theme park, using the verb vouloir and the infinitive. Pause to get that down now and make sure you've neatly underlined your date and title. Okay, well done, Year 8. Your do now activity pour commencer, to start with. This should take about 5 minutes, no longer. What I want you to do is separate the letters here to make it invitations. So we have here tu, break, veux, there's a break there, jouer, to play, au, tennis. So you'll write this out with all the spaces in. There is a challenge, un défi, and that is to translate all of these invitations here into English. Pause to do that now. Spend no more than 5 minutes on it. And now it's time to check your answers. 1. Tu veux jouer au tennis? Do you want to play tennis? 2. Tu veux visiter Futuroscope? Do you want to visit Futuroscope? Tick these if you've got them correct. Pause if you need to make any corrections. 3. Tu veux faire du vélo? Do you want to go cycling? And remember that they use the verb faire. To do cycling, we say to go cycling, to make that your translation, okay? Rather than to do cycling. To go cycling sounds better in English. 4. Tu veux aller au café? Do you want to go to the cafe, the coffee shop? And then 5. Tu veux voir un film? Do you want to see a film? Pause if you need to now to tick or correct those answers and press play to go on to activity number 1. Merci. Okay, good job, Year 8. Now we have quite a lot of new vocabulary here for our pronunciation practice. So what I want you to do is to pronounce after me, and then I want you to go back to the start of the video again for this particular slide, and to play it again so that you can have a second practice listening to me a second time. Okay, so go back at the end, I'll remind you. Okay, so in this first column here, we've got the invitations. So we did invitations last time. Okay, these are invitations to go on different rides at the theme park, Futuroscope. So the first one is, tu veux visiter le cyberworld? So do you want to visit Cyberworld? And Cyberworld is a science fiction ride. Okay. The second one is le tapis magique, the magic carpet. So this is a ride which is all about nature. So you get to fly on a magic carpet and look down at all the nature within the theme park. The gyro tower is a high tower, okay, that gyrates, which goes round, which gives you full vision of the whole of the park. So you see it from the very top. Melody aquatique is melodies, which is songs, aquatic melodies. So these are music and water, sound and sound shows. Okay, and La Cité du Numérique is digital city. So here you get to play video games, etc. So that's a rundown of what you can do, what the different rides are. Now we'll practice the French. Écoutez et répétez. Tu veux visiter le cyberworld? Your turn. Très bien. Then we have a positive reply and a negative reply. Écoutez et répétez. Oui, je veux visiter le cyberworld car j'adore la science-fiction. Your turn. Good. And a negative reply. Non, je ne veux pas visiter le cyberworld car je déteste la science-fiction. Your turn. Good. So now the invitation for the magic carpet. Écoutez et répétez. Tu veux voir le tapis magique? Your turn. A positive reply. Oui, je veux voir le tapis magique parce que la nature, c'est ma passion. Your turn. Good. A negative reply now. Non, je ne veux pas voir le tapis magique parce que la nature, ça ne m'intéresse pas. Your turn. Okay. Third invitation. Écoutez et répétez. Tu veux aller à la gyrotour? Your turn. Good. And a positive reply. Oui, je veux aller à la gyrotour pour voir tout le parc de la haute tour. Your turn. Okay, and note here that this H is silent. Écoutez et répétez la haute tour. Your turn. Good. Negative reply. Non, je ne veux pas aller à la gyrotour car je souffre de vertige. Your turn. Pause if you need to at any point. Fourth invitation. Écoutez et répétez. Tu veux voir les mélodies aquatiques? Your turn. Good. Oui, je veux voir les mélodies aquatiques car j'adore la musique et l'eau. C'est tranquille. Your turn. And note here, because you've got the L sound before an E, we pronounce it. Okay, écoutez et répétez tranquille. And again, tranquille. So we pronounce the L. Good. Non, je ne veux pas voir les mélodies aquatiques, car la musique et l'eau, c'est ennuyeux. Your turn. Good. The final invitation to Digital City. Écoutez et répétez. Tu veux jouer aux jeux vidéo à la cité du numérique? Your turn. Good. Oui, je veux jouer aux jeux vidéo à la cité du numérique. C'est génial. Your turn. Okay, a negative response now. Non, je ne veux pas jouer aux jeux vidéo à la cité du numérique. Ce n'est pas mon truc. Your turn. Really well done, Year 8. Now I want you to go back to the start of this slide again and replay that and practice one more time with your pronunciation. And I'll see you when you're ready to do activity 2. Merci, au revoir. Okay, well done, Year 8. Activity 2 is dictation. So dictation is where I say the French and you write down the French that you hear. Okay, I'm going to do 3 different invitations with a different reply each time. Some are positive and some are negative. So just write down the French you hear. Tu veux visiter le cyberworld? Tu veux visiter le cyberworld? Pause to write down the French if you need to. Oui, je veux visiter le cyberworld car j'adore la science-fiction. Oui, je veux visiter le cyberworld car j'adore la science-fiction. Pause if you need to. Rewind if you need to. 2. Tu veux voir le tapis magique? 2. Tu veux voir le tapis magique? Pause. Non, je ne veux pas voir le tapis magique. Parce que la nature, ça ne m'intéresse pas. Non, je ne veux pas voir le tapis magique parce que la nature, ça ne m'intéresse pas. Pause. 3. Tu veux voir les mélodies aquatiques? 3. Tu veux voir les mélodies aquatiques? Pause. Oui, je veux voir les mélodies aquatiques car j'adore la musique et l'eau. C'est tranquille. Pause if you need to. Here it is again. Oui, je veux voir les mélodies aquatiques, car j'adore la musique et l'eau. C'est tranquille. Pause and rewind if you need to before getting your answers. Now it's time to check your answers. 1. Tu veux visiter le Cyberworld? Oui, je veux visiter le Cyberworld car j'adore la science-fiction. Tick it or pause and make any alterations you need to the French there. Make sure everything's spelt correctly. 2. Tu veux voir le tapis magique? Non, je ne veux pas voir le tapis magique parce que la nature, ça ne m'intéresse pas. Okay, check that. Check that you've got your accents on the cedilla, the C of ça, and on intéresse, on the E, the acute accent going up. Okay, numéro 3. Tu veux voir les mélodies aquatiques? Oui, je veux voir les mélodies aquatiques car j'adore la musique et l'eau. C'est tranquille. Make sure for this one that you've got your accent on the E of mélodie in the question and in the answer as well. What I'd like you to do now is also to translate your answers into English. And you can look at the previous slide to check the English if you need to. Pause to do that now and press play when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, I'm going to let you check your answers at your own pace. Pause if you need to. Here are the answers. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to go on to the next activity. Activity 3 is a translation activity. So you're going to listen to me, give you the English, which is in brackets, and you're going to write down the French above that English. Okay, I just want you to write the French, just the French. Okay, pens at the ready. 1. Do you want to go to the gyro tower? 1. Do you want to go to the gyro tower? Pause if you need to. And here's your reply. Yes, I want to go to the gyro tower to see all the park from the high tower. Yes, I want to go to the gyro tower to see all the park from the high tower. Pause if you need to. Number 2. Do you want to play video games at Digital City? Number 2. Do you want to play video games at Digital City? No, I don't want to play video games at Digital City. It's not my thing. No, I don't want to play video games at Digital City. It's not my thing. Pause. Number 3. Do you want to see the magic carpet? 3. Do you want to see the magic carpet? Pause. Yes, I want to see the magic carpet. Because nature, it's my passion. Yes, I want to see the magic carpet. Because nature, it's my passion. Pause if you need to, rewind if you need to, and then press play when you're ready to get the answers. Very well done. Now it's time to check your answers. I'm going to display them on the screen, but leave you the time to pause and check through them, okay? Here's 1, 2, and 3. So pause to check those, and when you have finished, the same as the previous activity, I want you to translate your answers into English, and you can look at the previous slide to check the English if you need to. Pause to do that now, press play when you're ready to move on to the next activity. Well done, Year 8. Okay, now we have a reading activity. This is a letter or an email from a boy called Mark, who's going to Futuriscope to Sylvie, his friend. Okay, you can follow with your finger or the pointer and read aloud with me. Let's go. Salut Sylvie, ça va? Je vais au parc d'attractions Futuroscope avec ma famille ce week-end. Pause whenever you need to. J'ai regardé la site internet de Futuroscope pour organiser ma visite. Je veux visiter Cyberworld car j'adore la science-fiction. Mais je ne veux pas voir le tapis magique parce que la nature, ça ne m'intéresse pas trop. Aussi, je ne veux pas aller à la Girotour car je souffre de vertige. Cependant, je veux jouer aux jeux vidéo à la Cité du numérique car j'adore ça. C'est génial. Ma mère aime les mélodies aquatiques, mais ce n'est pas mon truc. Car la musique et l'eau, c'est ennuyeux. Au revoir, Mac. Okay, what I want you to do now is to pause the screen, copy the English, the words here, 1 to 6, and then looking back at the text, find the French meanings for them and write the French next to them. So I want you to find the website. I'm going to the theme park. I looked at, but, too much, and however, and write them in English and French. And pause now to do that and press play to check your answers. Merci. I'm quickly going to go through your answers with you, so pause when you need to. 1. The website is la site internet. 2. I'm going to the theme park. Je vais au parc d'attractions. 3. I looked at. J'ai regardé. That's the past tense, the perfect tense we had last half term. 4. But, mais. 5. Too much is trop. And finally, 6. However is cependant. Pause now and then press play to go to the next activity. Well done, Year 8. You've done so well this lesson. I now want you to use the sentence builder to write 3 invitations using the first column and 3 replies to those invitations, all in French. So use the sentence builder to help. Pause to do that now and press play to finalize the lesson. Very well done. Fantastic work, Year 8. Thank you for all your hard work in today's lesson. I'm really excited to see photos of your work on class charts, please upload them to get very well deserved achievement points. Merci, au revoir.